Good morning, happy Monday. I've been doing a few little bits and bobs. I started editing, but I'm gonna be honest, I am too cranky today. I'm really tired. Obviously we had a very full-on weekend and I want to talk to you about it, but I've decided time is just getting away from me this morning, so I'm gonna go take the dog out, feed, medicate, get dressed, pick up my post, make a coffee, and then I will sit down with you and we will talk about the weekend, because it was a wild one, but I'm so tired today. So to give you an indication of how my day is going, my freaking pen, just the normal Tombow that I always use, has started to rub out days later. If I do a rubber over it, it smears everywhere and then goes really pale, and it's just ruining my book. And it's the same book I've been using all along. It doesn't even look as bad on camera, but it's like black smudges everywhere. I was getting to the point where I was shouting at it, so I was like, I need to just step away from this. Anyway, coffee, oh my god. So first of all, this is quite funny, but it feels like it's become a weekly Monday tradition to get a package with a cup in it. So this is my third one in a row. I am expecting this to be my Sweet Shoppe design cup, but I have tweaked it so that it is white and yellow, not light yellow and bright yellow. So hopefully there are no more issues and this is the end of that saga and I can just get these listed on Friday. I realised when I got this that they also never responded to my email asking for a refund on the other one, so that has prompted me to email them. I'm scared to even look, honestly. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cute. I think it's good. Let me know what you think. Yeah, that's cute in camera actually. I like it. So this has been on sale for a week. It is a print on demand product. So if you order one, it will be fulfilled by the company who is fulfilling those for me. So this is super exciting. So now that I know that's done, I can also open up a package from Tilly Journals. This is my 2024 memory planner. Yes, you heard that right. I'm super behind on memory planning. I've almost finished 2023, so I've decided to go a little bit different this year, or last year, and I'm gonna do inserts and put them in a planner. I wanted to do an Aura Estelle Cloud A5 wide, which is what these inserts are for. I was offered one on a D-Stash thingy, but the person hasn't messaged me back, so I don't know if that's actually happening. If not, I will just have to buy one, which I expect I probably will do, because I'm not... When someone doesn't message you back, it's quite clear, isn't it? But yeah, so I will probably have to find one somewhere online, and I do keep looking on Vinted. I'm kind of annoyed because I saw one a while ago on Vinted that was only like £20, and it was like a nice light blue, which is the colour that I would want because it kind of goes with my shop. And then I didn't get it because... Sorry, I'm distracting myself. I didn't get it because I hadn't decided 100% sure if I was going to do inserts, and then obviously it sold, so I am keeping an eye out on Vinted. There's also some stickers in here from... Is it from the anniversary sale? I think it's from the anniversary sale, or maybe... Yeah, I know that the two orders were combined anyway. I did two orders at some point, I can't remember when. How do I get into this box? There we go. I couldn't find the entrance. Ah, my husband ordered a pop sock. Okay, and they wouldn't deliver it to us. For some reason, sometimes when you live in Orkney, people just don't deliver things to you, so they wouldn't do that. But I just got it posted to Tilly and she's popped it in with the order. Just sent a picture of that to my husband because he's very much been wanting that because his one has fallen apart. So this, I believe, right, so we've got, calm down, I'm like overexcited here. Some TV icons because I mark what I'm watching in TV a lot, and I decided to just go for black with those. And then I got a bunch of underlays, so I got mermaid scale, balloons. I'm not really showing this in the best possible way, but it's fine. I got the gamer sort of one. I have a spreadsheet, by the way, for 2024 for like what I want on each week. So these do have specific weeks assigned to them. This is like a checkered floral print. This is, I believe it's called the Scattered Books. This is so cute. This is Bubbles. This is Gifts. And then this is always my favourite for Christmas. It's a red glitter, like candy stripe sort of thing. I think it's just called diagonal stripes. So with Tilly's shop, the underlays are just the underlays. They're just black, and then you choose what foil you want with them. And she's got like 15 to 20 foils, I want to say. I can't remember how many, but there are a lot. And then I also spent enough to get this little foil bundle. Oh god, this little foil bundle, which comes in the, I think it's called Orange Shattered Lines, I may be wrong, and it's like this citrusy, I don't know if it's got a name, it hasn't got a name, but it's got like citrus patterns on it. If I move that you can see it a bit more, and the quote box says simply the zest, so maybe that's the name of the kit, I'm not sure. And then the pièce de résistance is this super well packaged set of come on, inserts. And I believe I went with the dividers, and yes, I can feel them, so I definitely did go with dividers. And I went for pre-punched. You can choose if you want to get them punched or not. But yeah, so we've just got a whole year's worth of inserts. And then whatever way I manage to get a planner, I will put them in then. But I just thought it would be easier because like I'm struggling at the moment where I'm getting to the end of my 2023 planner. I'm struggling a little bit with like, you know, how it's like bulky on one side and not on the other, and I try and even it up, but yeah, it's just kind of annoying. So I thought it would be easier to just fully take out my pages. So yeah, that's that. I might do some planning today, try and get nearer to ending my 2023. Oh, there's so much mess. I've made so much mess. I'm very stressed out at the moment with how much mess is in this house, just from like a weekend of guests and stuff, which I will talk about in a minute. So yeah, the weekend. First of all, Friday was three things. One was my husband's 50th birthday. Two was the day my son was coming home from his school trip where he'd been away since Monday. Three was it was like a 50% off sale on birthday cards. So sale wise, how did we do? Drum roll please. Terrible. I thought I was gonna get 0 sales. One sale did sneak in at 11 PM, so I got 1 sale out of the whole thing, which is really disappointing because it's like, if people don't want them even at 50% off, what am I doing? But it is what it is, it's fine, whatever. So it was also the day my son came home from his trip. He was in amazing spirits, he was super chatty. Oh, hang on. He was in amazing spirits, he was super chatty, and yeah, just was telling us all sorts of things he'd got up to. He also told us that he had won a prize. They told them at the start of the week that they were going to give a prize to the child that they were like most impressed with, and he ended up getting it. And not only that, but I got an email from his teacher at like 9:30 on Friday night, so she really didn't have to go out of her way to message me, and she was just saying how amazing he'd been. He was willing to try everything, he really came out of his shell, he was cracking everyone up, and it was just such a good email. If you don't know, my son is autistic and he struggles quite a lot in sort of new environments and social environments. He will go mute around people he doesn't feel safe with, so I was quite worried about him, but he really pushed himself and he did amazing, and his confidence even since then has been even better, so I'm just really happy with that. On to my husband's birthday. If you've been watching this channel, you know that there was a surprise planned and I was worried. So He was adamant. Basically, the surprise was, oops, sorry, Beasley, I just punched you in the face. The surprise was that his best friend that he's had since they were 6 years old came up here. They haven't seen each other in years. We worked out the last time they saw each other in person was before COVID, and that was just, he's an electrician, so we moved into a new house in 2019 and he popped in to wire something up for us, and then COVID happened, and then we moved away and we've been gone for 2 years, so it's like, yeah, it just didn't happen. So I had planned, my actual plan was he would be waiting in the pub, and then my husband's friends would take him out to the pub, and then when he arrived his friend would just be there and he'd be like, oh my god, wow. That didn't go to plan. So he was adamant he was not going out. He was like, I'm 50, I want to chill out, I want to get my pajamas on Friday and take them off again Monday morning when I get ready for work. Like, I do not want to do anything. I'm very adamant about this. I said to him, could you just pop out for one? He told his friends he was busy, because he was busy doing nothing. And I was like, could you just pop out for one, just for half an hour? And he said, no, I don't want to. So I told him, I need you out of the house just for half an hour so I can sort something. And he went, okay, then I'll go for a drive. It's like, no. And he was going, I don't understand what the big deal is. If you didn't want to socialise, I wouldn't force you. I don't know why you keep harping on about me going out of the house. So I left it a few days, and the day before his birthday, like, the morning before his birthday, I hadn't slept that whole night. I was having panic attacks, I was crying, I was so stressed. I was talking to ChatGPT, like, should I tell my husband I've planned a surprise for him? Because he doesn't really like surprises, but I think if I pull this off, it'll be amazing. So he woke up on the Thursday morning. Beasley, licking me! I'm so angrier today. He woke up on the Thursday morning and took one look at me and was like, what's wrong? What's going on? And I was like, nothing, I'm fine, and just trying to play it off. And he was just like, nope, something's wrong. So I was like, don't worry, just give me a cuddle. And I said to him, you said you don't want to do anything for your birthday, but I have got something planned and I'm worried that you're gonna be annoyed at me. And he was like, well, what is it? And I said, I can't tell you. And he went, then I can't tell you if I'm gonna be annoyed at you or not. So I was like, okay, great, thanks. So I told him, just be prepared that you will be out of the house on Friday. And he was like, do you know what, whatever happens, happens, it's fine, stop panicking, I'll roll with the punches. So I did feel much better after that, but I still just wasn't sure how it was gonna go down. So Friday rolls around. So in the morning, he decided, because my son wasn't getting home till 5 o'clock, he was like, let's just pretend it's not my birthday in the morning. We'll do all my presents once our son is home, because it didn't feel right to do it without him. So I had organised with his boss to get a load of stuff sent over there. So they replaced his cup. Oh, I told you about this. Yeah, so they did. If you don't know about it, check my last vlog, because I did talk about this. So he got in and they all sang happy birthday to him, and they had party hats on. She had arranged a cake for him, so he had a really good day at work. He came home, and pretty much as soon as he came home, we had to go to get my son from the boat anyway. So we're driving there, and he was like, so I assume I am going out tonight? And I said yes. And he was like, so can I chill out tomorrow? And I was like, well, it really depends how tonight goes. And he was getting so stressed. He was saying, I can't cope with this, like, I need to know. He said to me, am I coming home tonight? And I went, well, I hope so. And he's going, this is not helping me at all. And I said, you just have to trust me. Please trust that I've done something that you will enjoy. That I've done it out of love, and it's all gonna be fine. So he accepted it and said he would stop asking. We got my son, chatted with him in the car, went and picked up a chippy for my stepdad's chippy van, because that parks where we live on Friday nights, and then came home and did presents. We got to the end of presents and I had a text from his best friend saying, turn off your camera, because we have a doorbell camera with motion detection. So I did, and he said, I'm gonna post a card through your door and just see if he notices that there's no stamp on it, basically. And the plan was, he'd give him the card. If it got to like half an hour later and he hadn't noticed that there was no stamp, he was going to put a second card through the door that said, "I'm in the pub, you idiot, come and meet me." So I turned off my camera, and then I put on a video that I made for my husband, and it is like, I got messages from loads of people, even people that he didn't know anymore before he knew me, and we've been together for 15 years. So I went back in time and contacted old friends, family members, and got people to share stories, memories, photos, and yeah, it was really, really good. And so he was bawling his way through that. It was like 11 minutes long, and within seconds I come on the screen first and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna cry through this." So he kept tearing up. He saw his old best friend from the time he was like, I think he said like 18 to 28 they were best friends. He saw him and was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you've got him." And then it looked like his lifelong best friend wasn't going to be in the video. And he's notoriously bad for, he said it himself, he's notoriously bad for like getting round to doing things. So he assumed like, oh, he obviously just didn't get time to do it. He was a little bit disappointed, but he was like rationalizing it in his brain. And then he came on the screen and my husband just went like that and started bawling. So it was just a normal message like, "I wish we could see each other, but you've moved really far away. We've got to get together. I'll give you a call on your birthday," blah, 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 you know, normal stuff. So the video ended and my husband went to the bathroom to blow his nose because he just couldn't stop crying. And I got up and said, by the way, because our living room is upstairs and our front door is downstairs. And I said, "Oh, after you've blown your nose, there's a card for you downstairs. I saw it on the camera." And he went, "Oh, okay, cool." Like, he thought absolutely nothing of it. But I followed him downstairs, just still chatting to him the whole way about this video. And he picked up the card, and on the front, it said his name and then somewhere in Orkney as the address. And he tells me now that he had a brief moment where he thought it looks like his friend's writing, but he just immediately was like, "Can't be. I think it's one of our neighbours. Might just be a coincidence." Anyway, so he opened up the card and it said like, "Happy birthday from," and then his friend's and his friend's girlfriend's name. And he was like, "Oh, it's lovely," and he was crying again. And then because he had just like kind of put the envelope in my hand without really looking at it, so I showed him the envelope again. I just held it up in front of him and didn't say anything, and he went, "There's no stamp, is he here?" And just, he could not stop crying, and I went, "Yep," and I started crying because he was crying. I said, "Yeah," and he went, "Where is he?" So I said, "The pub," and he just like fell on me crying, and it was like proper sobs. And then he was like, "Right, I need to wash my face," and he went, "Are you coming to the pub?" And I wasn't planning to go. I'm not a pub person. My plan was, he goes out, I get a nice long bubble bath and a book. But he was like, "Are you gonna come with me?" And I said, "Yeah, fine, whatever, I'll come." So he was like, "I can't stop ugly crying." So we stayed for like 10 minutes for him to calm down, wash his face, went to the pub. And then I don't drink as a rule, but I thought I'll have one because it's his friend's birthday. It's his friend's. I'll have one because it's my husband's birthday. But his friend is like a drinker, like he drinks a lot. And then every time he bought a round, he bought me another one. So I ended up having loads to drink. I don't know how many, but it was a lot. Later we came back to ours, chatted till about 1:30, went to bed, and then the next day his friend got it in his head that he wanted to get lobster. So we drove around looking for lobster, got that. Went out for some lunch, and then Saturday was our local gala. So then we had people around to the house drinking on Saturday as well, watching the parade. It was just a lot. It was a super busy weekend. They also decided to extend their trip by another day. So that was like, so it was an extra night we had last night as well. We all went for like a roast dinner at a hotel yesterday, and then they came round. It wasn't as late last night, and my husband didn't want to drink because he was working today. But yeah, I'm not a drinker, like I say, and we're not super sociable, so we had a full-on weekend of socializing and drinking, which is why I'm just in a grump today. So I had stuff that I wanted to get done, and I'm very overwhelmed by how messy the house is, but I think this is one of those times where it's like, if you don't stop, your body will force you to stop. So I think I probably will stop today. I think I will probably do some reading. I was hoping my stock would arrive, like the tops. Hopefully that's going to be tomorrow if it's not going to be today. And yeah, I'm just going to enjoy a coffee and not talk for a little while. So I will catch up with you when I can. Okay, plot twist. I think my jumpers and t-shirts have come literally 5 minutes after I stopped filming. So let's open these up and find out how they are, because I'm super nervous. I'm so excited. Okay, I can see one already and it's really good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got, this is the back. If you like this t-shirt, you should see my stole. And then the front has my logo on it. Oh my god, it's so good. The sizing looks good too. Obviously I had to get big ones for me. This, oh my gosh, this is my planner event t-shirt. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god. I love it. Ah! Maybe I won't chill out today. Maybe I will just wear t-shirts and film videos. This says stack goals. I got this in the yellow, which that planner doesn't show up the best on the yellow, but obviously on other colours it would. Oh, I love it. Stack goals. Ah! Okay, and then the jumper, which I'm most worried about the sizing for this because jumpers never really fit me. The inside is super soft. I just love it. I went for the grey on this and it says planner besties. I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm literally gonna cry because they're so good. Okay, I need to try them on. Okay, so this is number 1. I'm so excited, oh my god. This is number 2, it's so good. There's my logo, and then there's the back. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm filming a TikTok right now too, which is why I'm moving very fast and out of breath. This is number 3 that says this is my planner event t-shirt, and I got it in pink, obviously. And then this is the Planner Besties sweatshirt. It's so soft inside. I think I might wear this all day. I'm so excited. Oh my god, let me know what you think in the comments. Obviously, just a reminder, these are on sale right now from Rymermade.com. I'm just packing up my order from the sale, and I thought I'd show you what the person bought. So they got I Hope Your Birthday is Crabulous. They got the Pink Hearts Happy Birthday. They got the Purple Daisies Happy Birthday. And they got the Floral Have the Very Best Birthday. And then they actually got a Christmas card as well, which is the Gilmore Girls I Smell Snow. So I'm just packing them up now. I made the decision not to put cards in cellos when they're being posted to people. I'm only saying because a couple of them were still in cellos from the craft fair and I took them out. But I just think it's, like, environmentally it's better. I'm only using them at craft fairs because I have to keep the envelopes and cards together. But realistically, like, these are coming, I know it doesn't necessarily look as professional to not have them in individual cello bags, but I just think I'd rather sacrifice that than sort of contribute. These. I would rather sacrifice that than, you know, increase the negative impact of using cellos all the time. So I'm going to pop them in there. I'm going to do the freebie like thank you thing, get that ready to go, and then I'll chat to you more in a minute. So good morning. My son is off at his transition days for secondary school today, so while I am a bit of a nervous wreck right now, it does mean that I'm kind of an hour before or ahead of schedule to what I normally would be. So I've been in the office, I've done the order. I tried to print some stickers and it's saying that the ink is empty, and it's not, but it was only like personal stickers, so I'm not gonna waste time on that today. My list ahead of releases I need to get lots of pictures. So I need pictures in all the t-shirts and the sweatshirt. I need to sort out the heat press. I need to press the tote bags and get pictures of those. I need to get pictures for the colouring books. Then I need to like edit those, make the listing images and stuff. I want to do, now that I've bought my husband a load more filament colours, I want him to do a slightly bigger circle than this, like just like half a centimetre round. That is either maybe like pink or blue, probably blue because of the waves, and stick it behind, and then it will have like a little hook hole at the top as well, so it will just make it a bit more like finished. And if he does that, I'm gonna list them available for sale on the website as well on Friday. And they will be like, you choose the colour that goes behind basically. What else is on my list? So I need to cut up gang sheets, cut up bits of parchment paper, and then I just need to go through my new releases section and just remove the like the older new releases, if you know what I mean, so that when it comes time for everything to go live, they will appear as the only things in new releases. In fact, everything's set to draft, so I need to schedule when they're going to go live as well, so that I don't have to manually do it, because I will be at work when they go live. I've just been off work for a week and a half, and I can't believe I'm back to work tomorrow. It's gone so fast. Normally when I'm off work I struggle a lot because of the lack of routine, but this time I've just been so busy I haven't had a chance for anything. So yeah, I am gonna get some clothes on and go take some t-shirt pictures, and then we'll see where we are in a little while. I can't believe I feel like I've been working for ages and it's 8:52. Normally I would still be sitting on the couch, like in the morning I get my son up, do pack lunch, meat and treat for the animals, and then I do all my apps while I'm sitting on the couch. And yeah, normally I'd still be doing that. He wouldn't even leave till about 9:10, so it's very, very strange. But yeah, I'm gonna get cracking on. It's the end of Tuesday and I am feeling so tired. Even my voice is going. I'm so burned out. I'm so on the brink of burnout. It's just bad timing. My son got home from his transition day and it was a really good day. He seems to have found it really well. I've just finished editing my video for the week. I'm a little bit behind schedule because I normally like to have that all scheduled out by Monday, so I just don't have to think about it, but it's fine. It is what it is. And yeah, I am gonna just go and tidy up the kitchen and then sign off for the day. Me and my husband have agreed we are having a super early night tonight. Like, I'm talking like 8 o'clock. Like, we are just really need to catch up from this weekend. It has been a lot. So yeah, I will talk to you in the morning. Good morning. I'm stressed. I go back to work today, which, you know, I love my job, but I feel like I need more time because I've got so much to get done, but it's fine. Look at these glasses I got from Tesco. How cute are they? I am yet again in a very low energy state today, and now I've got the added bonus of a countdown until work, so yay. But yeah, I'm just gonna crack on with some bits and bobs. I'm starting to get worried that there will be a couple of things I can't release on time because I need husband help and I don't know if we'll have time before Friday, but we shall see. Yeah, I'm just gonna crack on and I will keep you posted. So today massively was a write-off. I really don't have a lot to say, but I thought I would just come on and say something. So this morning I was working on listing images and I had a call with Tilly and she was just doing some planning. She was just doing some planning while I worked on my listing images, and then I'm not gonna lie, I went to bed. I'm really struggling at the moment. I'm not doing well at all. Just mentally I'm finding it really hard to bring myself back to myself, I guess. So yeah, I just went to bed for a while. It's half Christmas today, so I did make myself some cheese and crackers for lunch, but it is time for me to go to work, which is always hard going back the first day after annual leave, and especially when you feel like you didn't really have a chance to rest. So yeah, signing into work, got my coffee ready in my lovely cup from Rymermade, and yeah, here we go. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So I've had a super chill morning, just getting jobs done, just like filling meds. I was cutting up gang sheets, which you've seen. Talking of chill, my fingers are freezing. I'm gonna get a jumper. Gotta love when you make your own cozy jumpers to warm up. Oh, it's so much warmer though. I love it. Yeah, so it's just been a morning of getting jobs done. I've got work today, so I don't want to get too much done because I am trying to be as restful as possible. I'm working at the moment on something completely unrelated to the shop. It's not like anything related to having a small business, it's just life. But I'm doing like a big master spreadsheet of our meals that we eat. I need to get back on my calorie deficit because I've been awful since I had my like massive mental health relapse in sort of February, March and April, where I was like pretty much rock bottom. I haven't managed to get back to calorie deficit. For a while I was just putting my yogurt in the app every day so that my days would keep counting, but I gave up even that because it was clearly just lying to myself. So I'm making a massive master spreadsheet. It will have like our easy dinners, our go-to dinners, low carb dinners, batch cook and freeze dinners, and then like how many portions it should be divided into and how many calories it is and stuff, just to make it easier, because meal planning and food shopping is the bane of my life. I haven't even meal planned in weeks and ordered food. We've been either scraping stuff out the bottom of the freezer or going to pick up food each day from the shop or getting takeaways, and we just can't keep doing it. So I'm doing that. Obviously we go on holiday in 2 weeks, so it's not gonna be something that I can sort of get into straight away, but I am gonna be, because my mum is staying at our house while we're away. She is going to be, I'm gonna batch cook and freeze some meals so that she can then take them over to my brother and her to eat together. It just means she doesn't have to worry about cooking the time she's away. So that was kind of what started the spiral into these into this spreadsheet of meal ideas. But yeah, I also want to list some Oops cups. I've got the 2 that came that are grey. I might actually give one to my mum because she said she quite liked the grey. So maybe it'll be 1 Oops cup, just to kind of try and get some money back on that. So yeah, I need to set up that listing today, and then I just need to make dinner and then go to work. So there hasn't been a lot to show you. We haven't made the tote bags yet, and I still do want to get the sign 3D printed. My husband has set up everything to do it, he just needs to actually do the thing. So I might try and film later where we are heat pressing the tote bags. If not, I'll just show you how we got on tomorrow. But yeah, feeling okay about the release. I'm always like really nervous about it, but ultimately like what's gonna be will be. I have a feeling I'm not really gonna get any sales because honestly I just haven't had any sales in a really long time. I sold 1 order this month, I think. Well, in my last sale I sold 1 order, so I've had 2 orders this month actually. I just remembered because someone asked me if they could buy a mystery pack. But yeah, it just is what it is. My shop just isn't popular right now, and it's so like, it's the worst timing because I am obsessed with my shop right now and I just can't understand why people aren't loving it. So if you know why people aren't loving it, if you don't know why, or if you know why you're not buying, feel free to contact me and let me know the kind of thing you're looking for, because clearly I am not delivering it. But yeah, whatever happens happens. Like I said before, I will be at work when the sale goes live. So in a way it's kind of good because I'll have a bit of distraction. I'm going to be too busy to be obsessing over whether or not anyone is there. It also means I can't really film my reaction. I might try and have the camera on because our busy time at work starts at 6 and the sale starts at 5, so might be able to get a little bit of footage, and if so I'll put it in the next week's vlog. But yeah, I'm trying to like not worry too much basically. I think my biggest worry is the pricing for the apparel. But I think I talked about this in my last video. There's just not really a lot I can do about it. It is as cheap as it can physically be while keeping the range of sizes inclusive. It means that on the top end of the sizing I'm making like £1 to £2 per product. And also I've seen people who use the same print on demand service that I use who are charging £10 to £15 more than I am per product. So they are more popular shops, so people are willing to buy from them, whereas they might not be willing to buy from me because they haven't shopped with me before, or I'm just not as popular a shop as them. But it's one of those things, I can't control it. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll catch up with you whenever I'm next doing a thing. Right, what are you putting on, the black or the...
Yeah, the back of the black, because it's not super heavy. See what I mean? Just because you also don't want it splurging out of the sides.
No, exactly, that would be my worry.
And if it does, you need to wipe it quick.
Yeah.
It's easily wiped off, it's just once it sets, it's a little bitch. You're not keeping the sound, right?
No.
You're going, not now. You're going to have to guide me what's straight.
I think that is straight.
So you can do that.
Yeah.
And then...
1, 2, 3, 6 to 7.
I'm going for 8.
Rip it off.
Teflon.
Oh god, sorry.
Teflon
I was
bit.
too excited.
Yeah, I always had an extra second.
Looks pretty good.
There
Diddly.
you go.
That's awesome. Okay, I feel better now. I've been playing about with Globo for the variations for the small business printed wall sign, which is this. So because it's just one product that I need it on, and yeah, basically I just want a free thing, so I'm just going to test it and see if it works. Fingers crossed. Yes, background colour, foreground colour, and hook hole, yes or no. Perfect. Of course it's release day and I've got to be on camera a lot and I need to film a TikTok, and I'm having the start of a flare up. My face is red hot right now. We call it map face. You can see my eyes starting to swell shut. I need to go have some antihistamines. This happens when I'm burned out and overwhelmed. You can see, oh, the patches are all coming up. Oh, I hate it. Well, I'd rather get it out of the way now than have it be happening while I'm on holiday, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna take an antihistamine, maybe make a coffee and chill out for a minute. Oh, I keep seeing more patches appearing. Oh, it's horrible. Sorry. Yeah, and then I need to film a TikTok because I haven't actually showed the full spectrum of what I'm releasing today, and I'm releasing in 6 hours, so I need to get a move on. Okay, we've got 10 minutes to the launch. I've got the updated collection ready to save in 10 minutes, literally at 5 o'clock. And I've got my Instagram post ready to go. And now we wait. Okay, I've set you up here. Sorry about my face. It's got worse. I shouldn't be apologising for my face, but I'm feeling very insecure about it. I'm not feeling confident about this release because it's 3 minutes until it goes live and there's nobody waiting on the website. Usually there would be some people just lurking around, so it may be that we don't get any sales today or even at all. We shall find out, but I'm all ready to go. We've got a couple of minutes, so let's see what happens. I was bored waiting, so I've added little animations to my Instagram post. Okay, the sale is about to go live. Okay, we're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see how we do.